What's up guys, in this video I will guide you on how to connect a Bluetooth adapter to any TV. Now over here I have an old Samsung TV that doesn't have Bluetooth, and also I have my Bluetooth speaker. So basically we'll be testing out this device. After connecting it to our Samsung TV, we'll try to pair it with the Bluetooth speaker over here, and you're going to see exactly how it works. Now before we go into the setup process, it is important to note that what I have over here with me is actually a Bluetooth receiver and a Bluetooth transmitter at the same time. Keep in mind there are actually different types of Bluetooth adapter. There is the Bluetooth transmitter and there is also the Bluetooth receiver. If you actually have a TV that doesn't have Bluetooth, then what you need is a Bluetooth transmitter and not a Bluetooth receiver. So if you're trying to get this device from any tech store closest to you, you want to make sure you get a Bluetooth transmitter and not a Bluetooth receiver. However, some Bluetooth adapter can also be a Bluetooth transmitter and a Bluetooth receiver, which is exactly what I have over here. I'm also going to be leaving a link to this particular product in the description of this video in case you want to get it. Whether you're using a 2-in-1, that is a Bluetooth transmitter and a Bluetooth receiver at the same time, or just a Bluetooth transmitter, the connection process is quite simple and exactly the same. Now, out of the box, usually you're actually going to get the Bluetooth transmitter device itself, which is basically over here, and also you're going to get a headphone jack to headphone jack cable. As you can see, this is the headphone jack to headphone jack cable, and over here is the Bluetooth adapter itself. And one simple way to know whether you have a Bluetooth transmitter or a Bluetooth receiver is the fact that if you're having a Bluetooth transmitter, it should actually come with a button at the center over here and a pairing light, so that it can actually pair with other Bluetooth devices. Now let's quickly go ahead and connect this device to our old Samsung TV over here without Bluetooth. Remember, it can actually work for any TV you have, so it doesn't have to be a specific brand. Now to connect the device, you actually have to come over to the back of your TV. This is my Bluetooth adapter and the headphone jack cable, and basically what you want to do is to connect one end of the headphone jack cable to the transmitter side on this particular device. If your Bluetooth adapter is only a transmitter, then obviously it will only have one headphone jack port from over here, so just go ahead and connect it to the headphone jack port from over here. Now once you're done, the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and connect the other end of the headphone jack cable to the headphone jack port on your TV. But keep in mind that not every TV actually has a headphone jack. Majority of the time, most old TVs does not actually come with a headphone jack for you to connect these. However, if your TV has the headphone jack port, for example, my TCL TV over here, this is different from the old Samsung TV, but this actually has the headphone jack port. What you just want to do is to go ahead and connect the headphone jack cable to the headphone jack port on your TV, then proceed to connect your Bluetooth USB adapter to any of the USB ports on your TV. And once you do that, you're good to go. Now for those that do not have the headphone jack port on their TV, what you want to do is to basically go ahead and get an aux cable that looks exactly just like this. Now as you can see, this is actually an aux cable that has a headphone jack cable in one end, and also over here it has an RCA cable which we can actually connect to the audio output from the RCA ports over here on our old Samsung TV. So basically, instead of using the headphone jack to headphone jack cable, you want to go ahead and remove it, then connect this to the transmitter part on your Bluetooth adapter. Go ahead and connect this device to any of the USB ports on your TV. I'll connect mine. Once you connect it, you'll also notice that the lights over here will start to blink. What you want to do now is to go ahead and connect these 3 RCA cable to the RCA port on your old TV, particularly the audio part, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Now you're also going to notice that over here my cable is actually short, so I actually have this one to actually extend it. So I'll just go ahead and add it to extend the one I already have, and then now I have a longer cable because I actually got this one separately. Now finally, on the RCA or AV out port on your TV, you just want to go ahead and connect these cables. So over here we have the white. You basically want to look for the audio. There is actually a part that is labeled audio, so connect the white to the white just like so. You want to connect the red to the red, and you can actually just connect the yellow to the video part of this particular TV. Once you do this, you're good to go. But you also do not necessarily have to connect the video part. Actually what we want is the audio. And now to make sure that our Bluetooth adapter over here pairs with our Bluetooth speaker, all you just have to do is to go ahead and long press on the button on this particular device. Once you long press on it, to put itself on pairing mode and automatically find your Bluetooth speaker and connect to it. You don't have to do anything. Mine over here has actually connected with the Bluetooth speaker a long time ago, but I'm just going to try to disconnect it and connect it so you see how both devices are going to pair. Just like so. You can see the light is actually turned off at this particular point, and the LED light on my Bluetooth speaker is blinking, indicating that it is not paired. And once I just connect both devices, just like so, allow it to properly connect, you can now see that the light is now blinking, and give it some few seconds, just like so. Both devices are now successfully connected. At this point, you can go ahead and try playing any audio or sound from your TV, and it's going to work perfectly fine. If you find this video useful, please make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting tech tips like this one.